Hey guys, my name is Hashim Muhammad and welcome to this video. Hey guys, my name is Hashim Muhammad and in this video we'll be looking at all the tools that are available today to create videos of not every kind, but different kinds, like tutorial videos, movies that are animated, or movies that have special video effects, or even normal movies that tell a story about your real world. Yeah, any kind of movies like that. In no particular order are is each tool better than the other. So each of these can be made for people with different level of experience or for different use cases. So with that said, I'm gonna get started with the first tool, and it's called InVideo. So there's a link in the description to InVideo. Now InVideo allows you to create social media videos without any video editing skills. Now you don't really need to have all the video clips within your local storage in order to create a video. You can also grab videos from other places on the internet and sort of create stuff like a video essay if all you have is a great content in your mind. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a video with InVideo. So let's get started with InVideo here. So this is a home page here now. You first have to log in, which I am not doing over here, and the link in the description will allow me to support this channel as well. So if you purchase the premium version, you can get rid of all the watermark that you will get when you export the videos. So if you can purchase the premium version using the link in the description below, it helps support this channel. So that is highly appreciated. Anyways, get started. So once you log in, you'll be presented with a bunch of options, and these options are basically a way to kickstart your project. So you can either start from an article that you want to convert into a video, or you want to choose a template, or you want to create an intro video, or you want to start with, you have a bunch of clips and you want to turn that into, let's say, a video with a lot of effects and stuff like that, or you want to start from scratch and probably figure out what you can do with that. I'm going to choose pre-made templates because that allows me to sort of show you the potential of the software. Now the links in the description there's a lot of links in the description, and those will allow you to sort of not just see the link to the tools, but also links to learn each of these tools in depth. So you can check out those links as well in the description below. So there's a lot of templates, and you can say they've put a lot of work into it. Let's get started with video tips here, because I don't know, it sort of is okay. So by the way, it allows you to choose which screen size or frame size. So if you choose vertical, that's for Instagram story or anything similar. Square is ideal for things like Instagram post or Facebook post. Wide is ideal for YouTube videos, because typically people watch it in landscape, unless you're watching it on IGTV. So okay, so here what we can do is we can start with telling I just have a rubbish idea in my mind, and that is to talk about how apples are healthy or good for your health. Alright, so I'm gonna make a video about that. So benefits of eating apples. So I'm gonna say benefits of I have to say alright, so this is a tip for the InVideo team. Eating apples. Now let's change the style. You can also change the font, but I don't want to change the font. That's okay. But let's change it to red, because the kind of apples that I eat, at least, are red. right? So I'm gonna change the whatever the clip is that behind the bunch of people, that girl who's using the computer, to something about Apple. So I'm gonna choose that and change that to this. Now, as soon as you drag and drop the clip, it allows you to sort of either put both of the clips together or replace the existing clip with the other, or even put two of them behind, or sort of compare clips or something like that. So you can do any of these options. Now in this case I want to replace that, and you can also, let's say you want to get rid of the audio, you can do that and then sort of just insert this here, this part of the clip. Let's check this out here. Pretty cool, right? So let's use this part of the clip. I say done. Benefits of eating apple. Now check this out. Benefits of eating apples. It's pretty cool, right? So yeah, so that's that. Now let's start adding the exact content here. Now you can add your own music. Now I don't know if you guys can see here, but let's change it to something little calm maybe, because I'm not doing anything, I'm not talking about anything. I can't really listen to what is the music because I'm recording this video, but if I say I think boundless energy, I don't know, I'm gonna choose after all. I can't listen to the music actually, by the way. So you can change the project color, so brand color. So you can change this from custom. Oh yeah, so you can change this universally in everywhere. So instead of you having to sort of, and you can see this. The changes I made are reflecting everywhere. So benefits of eating apples. So now here, you can, instead of this, you can start talking about, let's say, it's good for your health, so sort of good for your heart. So say it's good for your heart. Let's choose a clip that is not so disturbing, at least. Now, one thing that you might sort of let's sort of do this. You don't need a 15-second clip for that. You can see a watermark here, and don't worry about that, because actually when you export it, when you preview it, that is gone. Okay, so what I say, it's good, it is good for your heart. When you say save, I hope it's saving there, and then when you preview this, you can see it's pretty cool. Alright, now you can also add stickers. Now I don't want to add stickers in this case because I'm talking something about heart, so it kind of is ridiculous if you add useless stickers, but you can add those. Now there's some animated stickers as well, and these are pretty useful for things like telling animated like tutorial videos, or talking about world history of, let's say, any place. Like, I think this is, if I'm correct, this is Italy, right? Oh wait, no, I don't care about that. But yeah, you can talk about all the world history or whatever, and like narrate those clips by adding a audio recorder here, or you can upload them from any source. You can add video effects like fireworks, or let's say, now I'm talking about heart, so if I want to talk about, let's say I want to drag and drop, let's say this here, I can add, let's check this out. You can check this out here. It has the heart stuff there. Now I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's there. I'm just showing you guys what you can do. So you can also upload your own video clips about any movie clips or whatever. You can preview the whole thing. Now I'm pretty sure you guys can see, you can listen to the music, but I can't because I'm recording the video. But yeah, you could see that the watermark is gone, and that's pretty much once you're done with the whole video, you can add your own more slides here. Like, you click on plus and keep adding more slides. You can also change the transitions in between these two clips. So if you don't like what's shown there, you can preview this and change this to, for example, check this out. So if you preview this, and no, over here, so preview this over here. You could see that, I mean, the video is just getting stuck here because of my CPU, but otherwise it works pretty well. So that's InVideo for you. Now let's get to the next tool. and it's called Toonly. Now Toonly is pretty good for creating animated videos. Now Toonly is not free. They do have a 30-day money-back guarantee, but that's pretty much paid version of software. So it's available for both Mac and Windows, and you can tell animated videos without having any video editing experience. So let me show you how it works. So let's give it a name. Now let's call this tutorial for now, but I'm just gonna show you what you can do with it. Now there's a bunch of ready-made scenes that also have characters and stuff like that if you want to get started like that. But I'm gonna start by choosing one of these pre-built scenes here, or you can obviously add your own scenes. You can create them on Photoshop, or you can add them here. Now I'm going to drag and drop a basic wall here and a basic platform here, and then I'm going to add the character. Each of these characters have these inbuilt animations, so I can change this to now say hi, say hi, and then I'm going to add that there. I'm going to make this guy come over here. So now he's going to say hi. Right now here, let's say we're going to talk about the basics of how to use this bubble software. So this is a much better way to introduce the tutorial series instead of just saying just adding a bunch of standard text. So I'm going to change this content to say basics of bubble, right? So I'm going to say Hanley, Patrick, I don't know, none of these are cool, but it's okay. Alright, so sounds about right, I guess. So you can check this out. You can make this longer, you can make this shorter, you can make this guy now saying hi here. You can add another character on top of it if you want, obviously, like this kid here, right? He can do something like, I don't know, holding a mobile, just like the kids these days. And you can make this guy say hi, and now to say something like thinking. So you could probably say bubble logo here. Let's make this much, and let's, you know what, change the scene now. You can probably add here, like, let's change the scene now to, let's add a background when you come to this part, right? Alright, so let's put this over here. Let's add another background here. Oops, I have replaced that. So let's go over here, and then now let's add the background, and now it's another background. So now I can talk about, let's say, like in an object that says basics of bubble. So I'm going to talk about, let's say, the database here, and I'm going to say you can create something called crude and all that crap. I don't know if I added the text there, but yeah, you can't really see the text, but crude. I'm gonna change the font size. I'm gonna change it to Gucci color there, and then I'm gonna change it like this. I'm gonna talk crude. Alright, so that's a pretty cool video down there that I just literally created in a couple of seconds. And I know that's pretty fast, but that's okay. You can make that right. You can play around with the timeline. It's pretty easy. You can add all kinds of animations. Alright, basics of crude, and yeah, keep building your scenes like that. And then once you're done, you can export these videos on 4K. You can add your own audios, you can record narrations and put like music or something like that, and then make your video. They're pretty much the easiest way to create animated videos if you don't really have the skills to animate stuff. The next tool we're going to talk about is called Plotagon. Now Plotagon is a tool specifically for your mobile devices, although they do have a desktop version, but the desktop version is only available for paid users. So you need to pay for Plotagon Studio in order to use Plotagon on your computer. But you can use this on your iPad or on your iPhone or on your Android device for free. So Plotagon allows you to literally create an animated movie without any animation skills or 3D rendering or even character designing skills. So it's like you can design your own character by choosing how you want the character to look, like choosing mustache, adding mustache. You can make him wear a bunch of clothes. You can download assets, you can download places, and then you can put them in different scenes. You can add emotions to them, literally this dialogue creation like stuff, which is like creating a movie, like a blockbuster movie. You can just do that stuff and then put them on the scene, and bam, you literally create an animated movie using your iPad. So I can show you what this looks like, but I don't know really if you can see that. But once you make whatever you want, it's like, you can just like tell the story using your iPad. Alright, it's pretty insane. Once you finish this, you can export this and you can upload this to YouTube or Facebook or whatever you want to. It renders at I guess 720p for free, but if you want to get 4K 4K export and license to commercialize those videos or movies, you need to get something called Plotagon Studio, which allows you to sort of export them and make money off of your movies. But the next tool is needless to add, because it's a very famous software that is widely used in the industry to add video effects or add cool animations to your videos, like industry standard animations or effects to your videos, and export them. And it is a part of the Adobe Creative Suite, and it works really well with Adobe Premiere Pro. You can edit your full video in Adobe After Effects, but I don't do that because I created the video intro that you saw in this video here using Adobe After Effects. So if you're a beginner, Adobe After Effects is pretty cool. Now you can do anything with Adobe After Effects when it comes to video effects. But if you want to know what could be a very good use case for this for beginners, I think I would say to create YouTube video intros, which you can also create with InVideo, but this allows you to have more control over the minor details. Just putting it out there. Also, Adobe Premiere Pro allows you to create and edit videos properly. So if you have certain advanced video effects like green screen and stuff, you can do that using After Effects. Alright, so the next tool is called Filmora Express. Now, Filmora Express, by the way, I have to go here. Filmora 9. I'm sorry, yeah, Filmora Express or Filmora 9 here. It's Filmora 9. So Filmora 9 allows you to create social media videos, or mostly social media videos, but it also allows you to tell movies. So it's pretty much a video editing software, just like iMovie, but it does have some special like video effects that you can add, like adding cool titles like these, skate and roll. You can see these kind of titles. Now, these are not the kind of stuff that you get with standard operating system preloaded video editing tools like Windows Movie Maker or iMovie. They have very, very little presets available. Wondershare Filmora has more of these. It's a offline tool. I think you can use this without the internet. So if you ask me what's the difference between Wondershare Filmora and InVideo, I think I would say Filmora is more of an offline software. It has a huge it also has a bunch of preloaded a lot of media that you can use for your video and then tell a story. But it's very, very similar to InVideo. But I will say you something, the interface is not as user-friendly as InVideo. I personally have used InVideo and I couldn't really I couldn't relate to it much, but I think it's definitely an option. You can have a bunch of titles and titles and stuff, which InVideo doesn't have as much, but you can tell all these cool stories using these cool titles if that's what you want to do. It's pretty cool for YouTube videos, I would say. So InVideo is an option, it's an alternative, or probably your lifesaver, if you can think of it that way. But yeah, that's that. Now, before I get to this, I want to talk about something else that these guys do. It's called Filmora Scrn. Now, this is a screen recording software. Now, when I say screen recording software, you can record your screen. You can put like some specific, screen recording effects are preloaded into these kind of tools. So stuff like you can change the cursor. You can point at any point in the screen. And also you can do picture-in-picture, so just like how you can see my face while I'm talking and also showing you guys the screen of my computer, and you can do all that kind of stuff, like some stuff which you can do with other tools as well, like Adobe Premiere Pro, but it takes a lot of time to do that. So these are tools like Adobe Filmora Scrn that allows you to do screen recording. Now, I use something called Screenflow myself, but there's also something called Camtasia. Now, so Screenflow is my choice for creating videos. Now, Screenflow is available only for macOS, so unless you don't have a macOS, I think if you have a macOS, I would recommend Screenflow because it is almost like a full-fledged video editing software. You can do so much more than just screen recording. You can also there's some tools that are inbuilt, and it's pretty easy to use, and it's more Mac friendly, if I can say. So yeah, Screenflow is there, but there's also something called Camtasia. Now, Camtasia has a bunch of really cool effects inbuilt into Camtasia, which I really like. For example, the mouse cursor stuff. Now, this is also a video editing software. Now, Camtasia and Screenflow are some of the oldest players in this industry of straight screen recording software, but each of them offer something. Now, Camtasia is also available for Windows, so Camtasia is a little more expensive than Telestream, if I'm correct. Let's check out the pricing for a second. Let's check out the buy. Now, I know that okay, this is pretty much more expensive than a Screenflow. Alright, so I did see a Black Friday offer the other day. Okay, even for an educational price, 182 euros is approximately around the same thing in US dollars, by the way. So even if I change this to dollars, I would say Screenflow is much cheaper than that, and I don't find any sort of problems with Screenflow, so I would recommend Screenflow. Now, Loom is another tool which also allows you to record your screen and yourself, and you can have picture-in-picture. But I'll tell you, Loom is unlike any of those tools. Alright, it's pretty much like Snapchat, but for communicating your screen and about your work. Now, I use it personally to record my my presentations, or my design presentation, or my project presentation, and send it to my team, and they can understand what it is. Now, the reason I use Loom is because it's really fast, and I'll tell you what I mean by really fast. Now, I do have it installed here, but I don't want to start it, because what happens is if I start now, this video camera feed would transfer to that application. So in an operating system, you can't really have video feed being used by two different applications simultaneously. I think so, but just to be on the safer side, I chose not to open this, but there is a bunch of GIFs that I can show you to show you how it works. So basically, when you click on this, you can just record your screen and stuff, and once you're done, the main selling point of Loom is that once you finish recording, which, by the way, you almost not necessarily need to edit those videos. So because it automatically adds the picture-in-picture, it automatically records your face, and it puts them on the left side with the circle stuff if you want that, or you can record yourself, and that's all. Once you're done with that, and once you click on complete, it literally just uploads the video. Not uploads the video, it's already live on the internet with the link. So you can instantly, when you stop the video, it's available on the internet. So you can just share that video, the link, to your friend, and they can see the video literally in a few seconds after you finish recording the video. It's pretty cool, but I would say it's not primarily meant for recording YouTube videos and putting them on YouTube. It's mostly useful for stuff like communicating. Let's say I found a cool tip here. Probably your friend or your colleague got stuck somewhere. You want to train your employee, or you want to train your customers on something. You can record a small video clip or something and then instantly send them, and they could access those videos. You can download those videos and upload them on YouTube anyways, but I'm just telling you guys that you can use this. Now there's one last tool that I want to talk about, and it's an alternative to Adobe After Effects and Premiere Pro combined together, and it's called HitFilm Express. Now this is a free software. Now this is a professional video editing software that is used for making like professional movies and stuff. You can add cool video effects as well. Now I actually used HitFilm Express and I liked it because I'm not a full-time video editor and maker myself, but it has a lot more presets than any of those other professional video editing software. It makes it easy for amateurs like me to get started with, professional video editing software. So in a way, HitFilm Express is a free tool also for both Mac and Windows, and it is the most beginner-friendly professional video editing software. I'm not sure if I'm making sense when it probably sounds like an oxymoron, but when I used it, I liked it a lot because even for someone like me who's not much of a full-time video editor, it's pretty cool because I can add all these cool video effects and play around, and it definitely will look like an amateur, but HitFilm Express allows you to go from an amateur to pro pretty easily with one tool, and it's almost as powerful as After Effects, if I could say, if you're looking for any After Effects specific features. Now you can also do this Star Wars saber effect, Iron Man effect, and Kamehameha, green screen, and all that stuff. So whatever you're thinking of, you probably can do it with HitFilm Express, unless you really know After Effects really well and you want to really get into the Adobe Creative Suite. So with that said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you found all of these video tools useful. Now I did skip a lot of tools intentionally, like iMovie or Windows Movie Maker, OpenShot, Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, LumaFusion. All these tools are some of the tools that are maybe worthy of mention, but I didn't talk about those because you probably know about these from other video editors, from other YouTubers, or probably the second thing is that these tools are probably some of the tools that you might not be aware of or is probably not widely known. So I just wanted to package these all into one, so people out there who have not got started with telling stories with video, you have no excuse today. So start making videos and use whatever tool that works for you and tell your great stories, because nobody cares at the end of the day what tool you made to tell that story of yours. But I hope this video helped you. If you like this video, I make more videos of this kind that teaches you how to create not just videos but games, apps and websites, and even voice-based applications. Those are some of the things that I have planned for the future of this channel, and so much more. So if you like this video, please be sure to subscribe to this channel, and I shall see you guys in another video very soon. Peace out.